Hey guys, welcome back to Unicycle Lore. Just a couple quick things I wanted to go over today. We're going to do a little bit of coverage of BUC, the Belgian Unicycle Championship. But before we get to that, I want to do a quick little YouTube roundup. And at the end of this, I'm going to be breaking news here on Unicycle Lore for the first time. So stick around. There's something cool I want to show you. And I think you'll really like it. So let's get started here by talking about this video that Dale just released a couple days ago. This is Dale Gritch. He's a US-based flat rider. I know you guys know Dale. He's really good, and he seems to be getting pretty into riding at the moment, or getting back into riding, I guess would be a better way to put it. This is a 10-minute vlog here of his most recent session where he's just, he's shaking off some of the rust, getting back some of his go-to tricks. And I think it's really interesting to listen to his thoughts about the things he's trying here. I think there's kind of a lot you can learn by listening to someone talk about their thought process while having a session like this. So I definitely recommend you check this out. And even more than that, guys, I recommend that more of you make content like this. If we can make a content-rich ecosystem in the unicycle community, it's only going to be good. Okay, that's only going to be good for the sport. I promise you that. The more stuff people have to watch about unicycling, the more motivated they're going to be to go ride, and we can feed this machine. And before you know it, unicycling could be popping off. That's what the kids are saying. Anyway, take a look at this here. These were sedge backside attempts. The reason I am choosing this part in particular is because I want to know who has done sedge backside. I know Lorenz, it's his NBD, right? Lorenz Puham, but I don't know who else has done it. I like the way Dale does his hand pass. I mean, it's like, if you're good at sedge flips, this seems like it would be a pretty natural thing to do. I guess Jack has also done this. I'm sure there were clips of that in that really long video that he posted. But yeah, post in the comments below. Let me know who's done sedge backsides. Really sick trick, I think. And it's cool that you could probably do it without having to take your hands off the seat. Look at that. That's almost a 9th backside. I think Dale even probably comments on that in the video. But yeah, some combos here, some good flip tricks. This is it looks like a pretty solid session here. So go check it out. We gotta support this type of content in the unicycle community. To me, this is awesome. I love this. The next thing I wanted to show you guys was this Tech Day edit by Trey Hahn. This is awesome. It reminds me of a video by Elias Puham from, I don't even know when it was. It was forever ago now. I'm sure it was 10 years ago. These really techie rolls that are, a lot of them like half rolls where your balance shifts in the middle of a revolution, and so you're changing directions and stuff. Yeah, it's tech flat, really, really tech rolls. But my favorite one from the whole video is this one right here. Check this out. Hang on a sec. I gotta make this full screen. All right, here we go. I love this. I love this trick so much. Doesn't that just look so perfect? So, I asked in the comments what the name of this was, and it sounds like this is Trey's NBD. Just check this out. The leg goes behind. That just looks so cool. I love that. So I guess as far as I can tell, this thing doesn't actually have a name. Trey was thinking maybe knot roll. I suggested maybe braid roll or lace roll or something like that. The way the leg laces through there. Anyway, just thought that one was extremely cool, and I believe there's actually a variation of it. I can't remember if it's. I think it was right before, maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Look at that. This is the same start to the trick, but then quick foot change there to finish it with half a back roll. I just think that looks so cool, the way the leg goes through. And this right here. Okay, so after the hand change, the rest of this is completely one-handed. You'll see he just keeps his right hand on there. I love that. Really cool trick. The whole video is sick. You guys should go watch this. I missed a couple of Trey's videos actually on Unicycle Lore. I can't even keep up with them. Yeah, dude's a machine. That is awesome. All right, we're going to get into some Belgian Unicycle Championship coverage here. First thing to talk about, this is a new world record. This guy is crazy. Maël Robert. I am hoping I'm pronouncing that right. This guy is awesome. This is definitely the dude to watch in trials right now, at least as far as I can tell. And I shame on me for not keeping up with it as much as I should have. I was not familiar with this dude's game until somewhat recently, but I'm actually just seeing right now that he's the still stand world record holder as well. And he set a new world record in platform long jump at the Belgian Unicycle Championship. Check this out. This is 2 meters, 58 centimeters, which is, let's get the crowd noise going there. This dude is jacked too. Look at him. Boom. His unicycle is sick. The blue seat post with the QX frame. Yeah, this guy, you gotta respect this guy's commitment to this. I've been watching some of his stuff now since I saw one of his clips earlier, and I've been paying closer attention. This guy trains for unicycling. Okay, it's not just like, he goes for a ride to practice his skills. He's also supplementing the unicycle training with actual serious weightlifting, to try to really push the limits of what's possible on a unicycle. And that to me is just, that's legendary, right? This is the type of stuff that this will make him a unicycle legend. This is just so cool to see. I really love anyone who's trying to push the limits. Anytime I'm seeing that, to me, that's obviously amazing for the sport. We got to encourage that. This is so sick. Check this guy's stuff out. You got to follow him. Really, really cool. Congrats on this, by the way. So, speaking of guys pushing the limits, this is a rider who's been doing it for a while now, Cornell, and he landed a 1080 side as a final trick. I think it was actually in bonus tries, if I understood correctly. I think that was after the actual competition, but in bonus tries. Just look, this, I know that Cornell is like kind of famous for this, and so you probably already know this, but look at the freeze frame in the middle of his 1080 side. Look at the separation. Like he's full spread, like just arms and legs out. It looks so crazy. The crowd loves it. Fifth triple. Cornell's style is just so sick, man. Oh, and this is the next thing we're going to talk about. I'll show you this angle first, I guess. This is Steffi. Listen, if this guy's not your favorite rider, I think he will be, because he is just relentless, man. This is your Belgian unicycling champion of Flatland, and he just keeps racking up W's, doesn't he? Look at this. So this was his final trick, although, again, I believe this was landed in bonus tries. I think he told me it took 5 tries, which is insane. I've been trying this for over 2 months now. He got it in 5 tries at this competition. That is absolutely mind-blowing. I know you know that, but look at this. I think that's literally his cleanest one. I think that's his cleanest one that he's done. There's the this is what I was telling you about. This is Maël who lifts. Steffi, you're getting mogged here, man. You got the height on him, but look at the width here. The bat wings. Dude's lats are looking crazy. Here's the world record again. But this is what I want to talk about. Check this. There's no correction hop. Steffi, this was your chance, dude. You could have imagine he just rides out fakie here. But still so sick, man. So sick. This competition, they were going hard here, guys. I saw clips also of Tim Desmet. Let me see actually if I can get them pulled up here. Oops. Tim Desmet. Let's see if he shared these. Yeah, look at this. So this is also in this competition. There's a whip. I'm sure this was actually in the comp as well. And also the 3 rev forward, no-footed coast. Like, these guys were absolutely getting after it in this competition. This was like, when I was watching these clips on people's stories last night, and I just could not believe what I was seeing. I texted Steffi a little bit about it because, man, guys were popping off. So I'm pretty sure the way the battles played out, well, I know that Steffi was the champion. I know he beat Cornell in the final battle, which also, that's, a budding rivalry there, which has been sick to watch, because I know the last time they battled, Cornell beat Steffi, and I think actually the time before that as well. So for him to come back and win that competition when he's coming in kind of as an underdog, I know you might not think that, but if you've lost to the same rider twice, it is hard to get back out there and beat them, like mentally. But Steffi clearly has the competitor mindset, world champion mindset, right? Obviously, the kid's an animal. He's the future, no doubt, right? The rematch I'm waiting for is Steffi versus Jack Sebin. Okay? That is the one I want to see. I hope, I don't even know if Jack's going to Unicon next year. I hope he is, because that is the final battle that I want to watch. I want to see that. Or maybe Steffi can come to the U.S., maybe go to NAUCC or something, because I need to see that rematch. And let me show you why, okay? This is the breaking news. Just watch this. Just watch this. I got chills watching this, man. First, you got to listen to his message. I hope you can hear this.
Right here. I'm going to Venmo Eli Brill $40. No run-ups, just going to go straight for it.
Jack sounds exactly like Patrick Mahomes. He said he would Venmo me $40 if he doesn't commit to this trick. Predict right now, before he goes, what trick do you think he's going to do? It's Jack Sebin. He offered me $40 on Venmo. You know what's coming.
Yes! Yes! Oh my God!
It's an end-to-end seat whip. Jack did it. He busted an end-to-end seat whip. He's the second rider to ever do it. It is crazy for me to see someone else do this trick, man. Look how clean that was. That's his first one. Perfectly clean. I mean, who else but Jack? If you would have asked me 10 years ago who I thought would be the second person to land an end-to-end whip, I would have told you Jack back then. This is what it looks like. It looks so perfect, man. There's more. So you can see, this is, I kind of wondered, okay, I knew Jack had been trying this, I guess, as far back as like 2020, when we did the big out game during the lockdowns. And I kind of wondered if what we would see from Jack would be a modification of his seat whip technique, which is snappy and uses a lot of like upper body. I don't really know how to describe it. Like, he compresses the tire and just pops out. There's actually a clip in here that we can use to compare, but it does look like he went for the more momentum heavy technique, which is that, I mean, that's how I do it. You kind of, it feels completely different than how Jack's other whip looks. Look at this, already 2 in a row. This is insane to me, man. It's literally perfect. Look how many of them he did. Listen, man, I'm telling you, if you are like a new unicyclist, or if you're getting to be like more in the advanced stages of your unicycle career, and you're developing an appreciation for the way tricks feel, okay? And maybe you've got an itch to do a trick that feels really cool. I'm telling you, there is no better feeling trick. There is no cooler feeling thing you can do on a unicycle than this trick. I bet you Jack agrees. Like, look at this. He is literally giddy with joy. There's no other trick is going to make you hit one of these, all right? No other trick is going to make you do one of those at the end. I know exactly what he's feeling. You have to jump so high. Okay, you got to ride fast. You have to jump high. And what happens is you use your thumb to throw it out. You flick it out in the front, okay? Look, you get like a little Spider-Man freeze frame there because you flick it with the thumb. Hit one of those, like that. And it feels like the unicycle should just fly out in front of you. Okay, it feels like you got no business ending back up on the unicycle. But if you just kick the pedals just right, it's just a little, like a lofty crank flip, like you're trying to crank flip over a bar or like a big gap, and you can't catch the flip early, so you got to just flip it real slow. And then you flick the seat out, and somehow the unicycle just ends up back underneath you. It feels like it catches up to you, and it's right where you need it to be. And it feels amazing. Okay, and then you're just going to, like, all right, dude. That was a flex at the end there. He has it dialed already. This is sick. He took this thing out for a test drive, man. He was in the lab. Doesn't it feel awesome? Doesn't it just feel like the coolest unicycle trick? So there's one of these where we can compare. Here it is. So look, this is the seat in front whip technique, and you see how it he almost stops to compress. The upper body comes way down. The tire compresses hard, and it just pops like that. Pops like it's really snappy. Okay, snap. But then this is a line. This is insane, by the way. They did these in a line. But this one, you can see, you jump through the whip. So you roll, you jump, and you let your momentum carry you right through. It looks different. It feels different. It feels cool. Okay, but this is not even the whole thing. This is not even the whole thing. Okay? Same day, same session. Jack sends me this. Are you kidding me, dude?
Yes! Yes!
That is a seat in front max whip. And he's doing it's like a max uni whip. Like he does it with the back crank flip. Look at this.
Yes!
Dude, this is unbelievable. This is the best session any unicyclist has ever had. I was talking with Steffi like a while ago, a couple months ago, about the shortest amount of time that any rider has taken between whip variations. You know, of riders who have done more than one variation of a whip, who has taken the least amount of time between them. And I think for a while it was Steffi, actually, between when he did his seat in front whip and the rank whip. But this is definitely a new record, right? This is like, what, a couple minutes later? So he lands his end-to-end seat whip, and then you can tell he's just feeling it. And a max whip. This is the second max whip, right? The second, like, riding forward max whip ever done. Absolutely sick. And look at this, man.
Look at this. With the broken pedal, too.
Have you ever ridden a unicycle that has a broken pedal like this? It is completely debilitatingly distracting. Okay, I don't think there's a single trick I could do if a genie rose up out of the ground and was like, I will give you $1 billion to land a 5-spin, and my pedal was like this. I think I'm missing that trick. I honestly do. I don't know if I could do it. And Jack's out here doing this. By the way, look at that. Look how early he landed before catching the seat. It's just crazy, man. You know he's going to get this consistent. So, clip request from Jack is regular uni whip, okay, end-to-end seat whip, and then max whip. Could you imagine all three of them in a line? How sick that would be. Anyway, dude, that's Unicycle Chat for this week, because there so much cool stuff happened. I had to talk about all of this. This inspired me. I actually went out and tried some whips of my own. I'm guys, this is gonna happen someday. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Almost a seat. And if I would have caught the seat there, like maybe. I'm getting there. I haven't tried in a while. I want to get more comfortable on the unicycle, but I might from time to time give it a couple goes. I've been riding every Friday. I have some other clips to show you guys, but I'm not there yet. So, yeah, that's going to do it. Here's another little preview for you. Look at this. That's a teaser. There's another little project I'm working on. Drop a comment down below if you want to know what Crank Rank is all about. I got to get this up and going here. I'm being lazy, guys. I have a really cool idea that I want to show you, but I want it to be good, and so I kind of want to take my time with it, but this is, ask me about Crank Rank. All right, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe. Go watch all those other people's videos. And make more stuff. Okay, send me stuff. Unicyclelore@gmail.com. If you want me to talk about it in Unicycle chat or something, just let me know. Okay? All right, bye.